Good evening, ECFL, and welcome to Game 2 of our nightcap here on Memorial Day. We got a battle between two top 5 teams. It's App State versus Louisiana Lafayette. It's me, Dodger Life, here on the call with MJ. How you doing tonight, man?
Living the dream, buddy. Ready for this game, actually.
Let's go. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one here tonight as App State coming out in them all-white it's kind of Memorial Day looking unis, very clean looking.
Yeah, anything's better than that diarrhea yellow they got.
Gotta agree with that. As they're gonna come out here, Deathridge breaking away. He's got some open field. He's got plenty to go. He stays up almost, but gets pushed down just at the very end by Kratos Merciless.
This is Louisiana Lafayette's chance to make a name for themselves. We've been questioning them, all year in the podcast if they're legit or if they've been getting through some weaker teams. But this game right here, this is the one that'll let us know.
Definitely. As I've seen a bit of their game so far, as Carr is going to make the catch there over the middle for App State, 10 yards, and not quite a first down. But Louisiana Lafayette has definitely shown some prowess early in the season against some lesser opponents, but this is going to be a huge test for them. See how they can do against one of the big dogs here in the ECFL. As there's a toss over the middle to Mookie Rising for 9 yards.
I'm here to tell you, if they don't start slowing this offense down even just a little bit, this could wind up being a long night for that defense.
Definitely, and hopefully their offense isn't going to have to do all the work, as there's Jamar Carr again, 9 yards.
Yeah, right now they're just looking unstoppable. Anything they do is 8, 9, 10 yards plus, so ULL's got to figure something out and figure it out quick.
Yeah, exactly, as App State very experienced and looking like they haven't even lost a step from last season, as there's Brewer up the middle for 4 yards on the run.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Bringing up another first down. Deathridge under center. Gonna hand off to Davin Brewer, not going anywhere. Loss of 5. Just bottled up there in the backfield by Antonio Jackson and a few others.
Great job by that DN there and that linebacker to come step it up, string it out as wide as it was going, and get a big stop for 5 yards loss.
Definitely, as he looks like he almost got tackled a bit by his own lineman, as Deathridge is going to run up. He's going to escape, and he's going to get a lot of yardage, and he's going to run it down to the 5 for 27 yards. Tyler Deathridge.
That makes it 1st and goal.
Straight quarterback draw right up the middle.
Yeah, beautiful read of the defense there, as he was able to break away and cut up field for several yards. As he's going to come out here, 1st and goal. Drop back over the middle. Not quite caught. Thought that was going to be a touchdown.
Should have been. It was dropped, but nonetheless, good play by the ULL defense right there, knocking it loose.
Yeah, definitely. Just toss over the middle, just bat it away. And there's another good bat away. Great defense there from ULL.
Goal line stand here would be huge.
Definitely, especially after they got bent to the max on that beginning couple downs, allowing first downs and stuff. But they are able to make the stop there and hold them to 3, it looks like.
That was big. 1st and goal inside the 10 after literally just walking it down the field, making App State settle for 3. That's a win by this ULL defense. Hands down, that's a win. You take that all day, every day.
Yeah, definitely. As I know that's something that, if I remember right, I saw ULL do pretty well, is hold teams to very little points in the red zone. Let's see what
the offense has got right here.
Yeah, exactly. As I know they have some talent and they have some good ability, but there's a little toss out to Gibbons, only going to pick up 1. But now it's time to see what this Ragin' Cajun offense can do, as you mentioned, against a very tough, very experienced App State defense.
And I think that's my main concern with this game is App State can score a lot of points really fast, and ULL's got to get some stops, and they every time they touch the ball, they have to get points.
Yeah, definitely. As there's a good little toss out on the curl route to Uncle Swoosh with a big catch for a first down. As that's going to bring up the first down of the night for the Raging Cajuns. Poppy drops back, toss over, good catch. Dennis Wanablock making a great catch on the post.
Nobody was even around him. He was wide open.
Yeah, exactly. He just broke off the line and broke right into the open field to make that good catch and get a foot down. That's going to bring up another first down here as ULL's look good to start off the night, but we'll have to see how the rest of this drive goes. There's a toss out to Jamal Allen, 2 yards.
Off subject, can somebody tell me what kind of pepper that is next to Ragin? Like,
that is a great question.
I've always been curious. I'm curious.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess someone in chat let us know. Or one of us is gonna have to go digging into the Googles.
Big Tink, you know I'm rooting against you, always and forever. Probably. I don't know if ghost peppers existed when this team come along, not unless they've changed it since then.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. Maybe? I don't know. I honestly don't know.
That was huge right there.
Yeah, huge catch from Swoosh. Huge catch from the talented receiver there for the Raging Cajuns, picking up a lot of yardage and driving down into the red zone.
This is what they're going to have to do to win this game.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. It looks like we're going to maybe see a very high-scoring game here. High-powered offenses on either side of the ball.
The apostrophe pepper. I like it.
And right up the middle goes Anthony Stover. Good little run. I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's probably cayenne pepper or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what somebody just said in chat. That was a cayenne.
Makes sense.
Look too fat for a cayenne. Oh.
Oof.
That hurts.
Yeah, Adam Lester dragging down Big Poppy on that attempted option play.
They need to go back to what was working, the little out routes, little curls. They were eating them up with those.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what they're going to have to do right here. Nope. Here's a good old screen. Not working.
I thought he had space. If he'd have turned it up, instead of keep from drifting, I think something could have happened there.
Yeah, definitely. As App State just bared down on him too fast. As this is going to bring up a field goal opportunity and a tie game. That's 3 points for ULL, and that's going to put them back into a game where essentially back to 0-0, but it's actually 3-3. As App State's going to get the ball again here, as they were able to drive down the field pretty well on their last drive, but the Raging Cajun defense was able to stand tall and make a stop in the red zone. As it's going to be a fake handoff, Deathridge looking, tosses it way downfield, almost caught by Jamar Carr, but some wonderful defense for ULL.
Had his lawn chair out, cracked a beer, and watched a whole episode of The Simpsons before he threw that one.
Honestly. As he's going to drop back here, toss over the middle, good little catch, Amari Jones, 7 yards.
That's a big man.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
Definitely. It's a common occurrence, it seems like, here with some wide receivers and tight ends here in the ECFL. Got those big guys making big catches. As Brewer's going to get dragged down in the backfield. Not a lot going there.
2 in a row. That's 2 stops in a row for this ULL defense.
Yes, sir. As, is it just me or is the screen frozen?
I think it froze.
Oh, fun. Chains.
There it goes.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, Discord. Okay, I got you.
All right, here we go. ULL has the ball now. Wow. Guess they made a stop, and Stover's gonna get stopped. He's gonna get dragged down and thrown down in the backfield by TJ Blackman.
Stover's already a negative average. He's gonna have to be a difference maker in this game. He's gonna have to make something happen. He cannot have a negative rushing average.
Yeah, definitely. He's got to get the ball moving down the field with some checkdowns, runs, however he can get into the game. Swoosh is going to make a huge catch over the middle, but then just get laid out.
Hey, Swoosh is their man. If he's involved in the offense, then it's clicking. They've got to get him the football.
Yeah, definitely. I think I got to call their game last week, and he didn't make a lot of plays, but he didn't really need to, as they were able to do pretty much whatever they wanted with their opponent. Toss over the middle, but batted away there. As now ULL is going to have to send it right back to this Mountaineer offense.
This is a good game so far. 3-3, late in the first.
Definitely, but first quarters, they always seem about the most thrilling part of the game, at least in the games I've gotten to call, and from there on is usually where it gets a little more blowout-like, but if both teams can keep on this pace, maybe we'll have a really good game here tonight, as there's a little toss-out. Rookie Rising, 18 yards.
Well, I don't want to do any commentator curse on anybody, but I wouldn't mind seeing a little OT, a little bit of free football.
I agree with that. I think I've only seen about one of those games here in my 2 years here in the ECFL.
Yeah, we've had quite a few.
Yeah, I'm here for some more if we definitely can get to that point. As we got to drop back, Deathridge off the play action to Amari Jones, who's going to get dragged down. Good little catch by Jones, but Antonio Jackson able to stop him from going any further.
Yeah, ULL's got to get some pressure on Deathridge. You can't let him sit back. He's sat back there a few times where he's basically just had his pick at who he wanted. I mean, just had all day, and got to wrench up the pressure there.
Yeah, definitely. As I know that ULL has got some solid D linemen who can get in there, but against an O line like App State's, it's going to be a lot harder. As Rising's able to catch it, but not get anywhere. As this is going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Running back to the right side. Deathridge takes the snap, drops back. Right over the middle to Amari Jones, who's going to make the catch, but then get kind of stood up after an 8-yard catch.
That's an offensive tackle. That's not a tight end. That man's huge.
Honestly. Yeah, he can fit in pretty well. If he didn't run the route, he could just sit there and block someone, as he's going to do right there. As David Brewer is going to run for 7 yards and a 1st down.
A little power football there by App State. This offense has it all. They got the deep, they got the underneath, and they're not scared to line up and run it down your throat either.
Yeah, exactly. It's like no matter what, this offense is going to be very good at moving the ball down the field, as Jamar Carr, one of their top targets, is there with another good catch. And even after the loss of a couple big-name players in Vernon Mills and Riker Bryston last year, they are able to just retool and keep going. As there goes Brewer for 15 yards and a 1st down.
These Cajuns need to get another stop. Play the bend but don't break defense.
Yeah, exactly.
Continue to give up 3 rather than 7.
Definitely, as I know they can definitely make some big stops here in the red zone with this defense, but we'll have to see how they do here, as they're going to make a stop there on the 1st down. Good play there. Elliott with the tackle.
They have been very, very impressive inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like that's where their defense really loves to shine. As there's a toss into the end zone. Touchdown, David Brewer, running it in for the Mountaineers.
That was a good play call, good blocking. That was just a well-developed play all the way around. It was a nice drive to App State.
Exactly. Great play there on the little toss-out to Brewer, able to run it into the end zone as he was able to break off a tackle there from Smoke Vasquez, I think it was, who just couldn't quite wrap him up before he bounced to the outside. As now the Raging Cajuns have got to fight back and get some points of their own and hopefully get a touchdown of their own.
This offense have showed that they're very capable of moving the football in App State. That last drive they had was, impressive, and the drive before that, they can move the football.
Yeah, definitely. They just got to be able to punch it in this time. As there's a toss over the middle, caught, and Gurn deep Googisburg for 12 yards.
Gurn deep Googisburg.
Yep.
I guess it's Gurn deep. I'm Gurn deep. I like it.
Yeah, I never figured it out, but I know that guy is in several leagues that I'm in, so.
420 blunt. See, there's another one. See, I want a list. I say it every year, but I'm gonna do a list, and I'm gonna let everybody vote, and we're gonna do a best name this year.
Fair enough. Yeah, I definitely know I'm not winning that. My name, Basic. I went for reality.
But I get the Gurn deep. I'm from the South, so I understand. Gurn deep. I got it.
Got it.
I had to sound it out, but I got it.
Makes sense, as that's going to bring it into our first quarter. 10-3, App State leading so far, but ULL's played pretty well, as they are hanging tough with the Mountaineers. However, they are going to have to punt here, just past the 50-yard line, as I think it may have been a better choice to go for it, especially knowing how this App State offense can be.
I mean, I'm 50-50. Sometimes I wouldn't mind seeing the offenses go for it more, but, every now and then you might get lucky and pin them deep with that punt, but it's fewer than going for it on fourth, I think.
Yeah, this is true, as we're going to welcome into to this stream. We got GSB tuning in, watching our game. Thank you guys for the support, and we love seeing you guys coming out here and helping give us a little extra support.
Love.
Yeah.
Showing us the love with the GSB raid. We appreciate that.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you guys. As App State's already on a third down, as Deathridge is going to get pressured. He's going to chuck it deep, and it's going to be caught. Jamar Carr, and he's breaking free.
See, and then there goes back to, they actually got pressure on him this time, but it was a great throw, perfect throw, back shoulder. That's absolutely undefendable. You throw the back shoulder to one of the best wide receivers in the league, and that's your outcome right there.
Exactly. Merciless just wasn't ready for that back shoulder play, and he didn't keep him in front, but obviously he didn't want to, but Deathridge played on that. As there's a toss down to Jones, only 1 yard, but it's they're here in the red zone again.
Not to toot his horn, but Deathridge, that was probably one of the better throws of the year, I think, with that back shoulder there.
Definitely, that was a beautiful toss there, as Brewer's going to run it up the middle and pick up 5 yards and nail it down to about the 2-yard line.
See if ULL can pull another one. Need another goal line stand here.
Yes, sir. Luckily, it's third down, but we'll have to see what happens here, as they weren't able to quite stop him last time. And here's another pass from Deathridge. He's going to break away, and he's going to break into the end zone. 2 yards, Tyler Deathridge.
That's one of the most dangerous traits of his game. He can sit back there all day and not do anything and chunk it down the field, or tuck it and literally is another halfback.
Yeah, definitely. That's the extreme danger in the highly talented senior, Tyler Deathridge. As ULL is going to get it back here, and they have got to get points. They've got to get points here. They got to get points now. They got to get points on the next drive. Just keep getting points.
Exactly. Name of the game.
Exactly. as they were able to move the ball down the field last time, but then they decided to punt it and hope their defense could do something, and they could not. As Poppy's going to chuck it downfield, but he's not able to get it quite to his man.
That was almost big problems and a pick six.
Yeah, definitely. Just thrown into what looked like almost certain triple coverage. As Poppy throws it and gets it to Uncle Swoosh, who stays in bounds and then gets hit late out of bounds.
Feed that man, stretch the field, open up your running game a little bit, but the key to this offense goes through 4 all day, every day.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. As I think they probably should have tacked on some more yardage for a late hit, but it's NCAA football 14. It don't work like that. As Stover is going to run for 3 yards. Pick up a good chunk.
Yeah, it's better than what it has been, but you know, as long as they keep stretching the field and pushing them, that little draw and stuff like that will open up.
Yeah, exactly. There's a toss out to Stover, can't get anywhere. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage pretty much. Dropped actually for a loss of 1. Ian Gish with his second tackle for loss.
I think that's the second time they've tried that little triple O option there, and it's just not there. This App State defense is entirely too fast on the edges.
Yeah, exactly. Their run defense is way too strong, as they're gonna try again, and it's not gonna work. Anthony Stover stuffed in the backfield by Xavier Banks.
That was a big hit.
Yeah, definitely. Huge hit there from Banks. As I'm taking a look here at this roster here for App State, and there's going to be some massive turnover heading into next season, with almost all but like 3 of their players being seniors.
Who is it? App State?
App State.
Yeah, Vegeta has a thing about being in the portal and his NIL deals. He's a little he's not frugal at all with his NIL deals, I should say.
This is true. Very true. It seems like I feel like we're just watching Alabama over and over.
Yeah, exactly. The rich get richer. It's
Exactly.
usually how it works.
Yeah, unfortunately so. And like, I know at least for me, and you're lucky enough to be on Tulane, where there's where you guys have experience and all of that. But for me as a player in his second year, I'm definitely on the lower end of the teams that kind of get shoved, not shoved to the side, but don't quite get the same notoriety as an App State. As we see Mookie Rising go downfield there for a huge catch.
Well, to hit on your side, it's second year. It doesn't matter if you're second year, 5th year, 8th year. Get in the league, get to know people. You know,
Yeah.
do your upgrades, stay active, and I promise you, good things will happen.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I guess, yeah. We'll see. There we go. Toss over. Caught. And touchdown. Kevin Willis. New name. Another touchdown.
Yeah. ULL has to get points. Whether it's 3 or 7, points have to happen on this next drive. Like I said, this offense of App State is very capable of scoring at will, and the MO is if you don't score with them, they're hard to stop. Really, ASU is really the only school that's, you know, stopped them, which ASU's really stopped everybody, but ULL has to score here.
Yeah, exactly. As they've shown signs of being able to move the ball, but when they've needed to get it down into the red zone, they just haven't been able to.
Yeah, they're very capable, I think, but
as there goes Poppy again, trying to get away, but Xavier Banks met him in the backfield and just laid him out.
that Xavier Banks is having a hell of a game right now. He's eating everything up.
Yeah, definitely. Just a big part of this very powerful defensive line.
Yep.
Nope, nothing there.
Yep. King Maximus, there's another one. That's another big name you'll hear.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just this D-line that really the whole the whole box, that front 8 right there is they're stout, real stout.
Yeah, definitely. Very, very strong front 8 there as Poppy's going to get wrapped up and thrown down. Nothing. Josh Sloyer with his first sack of the night.
Insult to injury, then you end the drive with a 7-yard loss.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you didn't want to see with Louisiana Lafayette is giving the ball right back to a hot offense. Need to get a turnover. Need to get a big stop or a turnover right here.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. That's what this defense has to do here on this next drive as App State's going to get the ball back. But I was actually a little shocked in the last game that I called, which is the one right before this one. There was no turnovers for once. Very rare occurrence.
Yeah,
seems like.
I don't know if to be honest with you, I don't know if I've ever seen a no turnover game. If I have, it's been rare. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, definitely. As there's a toss out, caught, stays in bounds just enough. Mookie Rising 8 yards. As they're already marching into the Ragin' Cajun territory. Fakes the handoff. Deathridge, little toss down and first down. David Brewer.
They have this offense on their heel. The defense, on their heels.
Yeah.
They don't know what's coming next.
Exactly. There's way too many options open for Deathridge, and he has way too many people he can go to. As there he goes to Brewer again, 7 yards.
And just dinking and dunking straight down the field, and then they can go over the top, and everything seems to be clicking right now for App State. ULL has to get a turnover or a stop.
Yeah, exactly. They got the experience, and there goes David Brewer up the middle again for 4 yards and a first down. How App State can just, like you said, dink and dunk and get what they need to be able to get first downs, and it seems that it's really only an offense that seems to work for them well because of the experience and talent they have. As Brewer picks up only 1 yard, but he still gets positive yardage.
It's a win for the defense, though. Keep string it out, push it to the sideline, keep it to a very minimum gain, get them back to the line, see if you can get another stop.
Yeah, true that. As there's a handoff to Brewer again, gonna break away and stiff arm someone in the face and run into the end zone for another big touchdown.
Get off me, hands to the face. That was disgusting, and it's starting to get ugly.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately so, as ULL, they showed against some lesser opponents in the last weeks that they can play well, and they look like a top 5 team. When you're playing a team with the power and the experience and the notoriety and all that App State has going for them, it's essentially the difference in between being like, we are, I don't know, name a school that's kind of middle tier Power 5.
Penn State.
Yeah, exactly. Penn State, and then it's like, you know who you're going to play? You're going to play Ohio State.
Yep.
Yeah, or like Alabama or someone like that. Exactly. That's very much what it's like.
Well, I was on the train. I'm not gonna lie. I actually in the media poll this week, I actually ranked Louisiana Lafayette ahead of Tulane strictly because they have some better looking wins so far this year, and they are also undefeated. But I know our podcast didn't. We recorded it, or so-called thought we recorded it. It's Prince Vegeta's fault that it didn't work. So I apologize to those who actually listened to it. That it's his fault we didn't get it out. But I picked App State in this game. But I really have high hopes for ULL. And like you said, the game's not over. It's second quarter. It's still early, and literally anything can happen in this game.
Yeah, exactly. It's still the first half. There's still hope for ULL, but they got to get something going soon so that this App State offense doesn't get rolling again as they have already done.
Yeah, they got to get first right here.
Exactly. As they're coming out, trips left, tossed down. He got it. Uncle Swoosh, 7 yards.
Swoosh has quietly almost got 100 yards receiving.
Yeah, exactly. He's got pretty much all the yardage here on the receiving end for the Raging Cajuns so far. As Poppy's going to toss it, and he's going to find him again, but only 2 yards for Uncle Swoosh as they're going to call their first timeout.
Nittany Pete's upset with the Penn State reference. It's not my fault that you haven't been relevant since like 65. I apologize.
Saquon, that's it.
Dorothy Mantooth is a saint. That's funny. That's funny. I like getting chat involved.
Yeah, definitely. As the Raging Cajun's going to come out here on a 3rd and 4, looking to really get something going here as they are pressing into App State territory. As screen pass! Nope. As usual. Nothing.
Yeah, I don't like the screen pass there. I would much rather them go back to swoosh. But then again, the game calls what the game calls, and it's just the luck of the draw.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes it gives you the short end of the stick like that, where it's like, yeah, we should throw it downfield. And then it's like, you know what we're going to do? Halfback draw.
Yeah, exactly.
On 3rd and 50. As they're just going to let the clock run down here.
Lord.
Try and give App State the ball with as little time as possible. Yee-boom. Here we go. Low line drive. Was that? Did that go in the end zone? I think it did.
I think it did.
It was very
I'm
close.
Not sure. If it didn't, it's inside the 5.
Oh!
At the
Very
1.
nice.
At the 1.
Wow. I couldn't tell because it hit the pylon, but I guess that counted. And there goes Brewer, shoved down at about the 5.
Did ULL burn a timeout there? No.
Not yet.
I don't know if I would either. But then again,
Yeah.
my competitive edge is going to kick in, and I'm just like, dude, burn a timeout. They're at the 4.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
happens? They're going to get a first down.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think ULL gets the ball back to start the second half.
They're running it out. Yeah.
Yeah, as that's probably going to end the second quarter here. First half is they're actually going to run a play here. First down is a Deathridge. What the heck?
Vegeta, what kind of offense you running over there, buddy?
Whatever it is, can we please have your offense? Just give us anything, please.
Wow.
As that's going to bring an end to our first half, as App State has done App State things, as they are just running away early, 31-3. As ULL has shown some flashes of brilliance, but they just haven't been able to keep up with this overpowering attack from the Mountaineers.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm more surprised than anything. I honestly expected a little more out of ULL. I'm not taking anything away from App State. They've been playing great. Everything's been working for them. And it just, there you go, negative 17 yards rushing.
Dear goodness.
Yeah, it's awfully lopsided there. I know Louisiana has the offense to score. I just want them. I want this game to be good, like I really, really do, and I want them to turn it up at halftime, get some turnovers, and make something happen.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. As I really want to see ULL put some big fight into this game and maybe unseat the king in his castle, essentially. As ULL is going to come out here, trying to get something going here to start off the second half. Really trying to get some momentum here against this App State team. As they're going to toss it down. New-ish receiver, Greg Givens with his second catch of the game, I believe. 9 yards.
Good first down play.
Definitely very smart play there on the semi check down. As drop back from Poppy, throws it over the middle. I think that's a first down. Yep. Janice Wanna block, 2 yards. And this is definitely what they're going to have to stick with if they want to get back into this game. As Poppy's going to drop back and chuck it right over the middle. Uncle Swoosh! He's free! But he gets the shoelace tackle at the very end there. Big catch from Uncle Swoosh as he's already over 100 yards for the game.
He is the man that the offense has to go through. I've said it multiple times. He is the talent of that offense, and he opens up all the doors to everybody else.
Yeah, definitely. Huge catch there from Swoosh as he just got shoestring tackled at the very end. As here goes Poppy, chucking it downfield. Smart play there, just able to throw it out of bounds and avoid a sack.
Might have been a little bit more open than I thought.
Yeah, it's a close one. He had to make a quick decision with the defense bearing down on him. As Swoosh is going to make a 9-yard catch there. As that was a solid little catch from Swoosh, able to pick up 9 yards as ULL is starting to drive down the field. As it's going to bring up a 3rd and 1.
You got to get this first here. If not, you got to go for it. There's no questions asked.
Yeah, definitely. Especially with the game, how it's looking right now. They gotta really get something going here. As here goes nothing.
I hate that play. I hate
Dear
that
goodness.
play. I can't stand that play.
I feel like that play, it works great if you're like playing a much lower level team.
Yeah.
But against App State, no.
I think it might have been there if he pitches it. I mean,
yeah.
Stover looked to be out there by his lonesome. But when you got a DN coming at you at 180 miles an hour and you have 0.02 seconds to decide what to do, it's kind of difficult to pitch that. I think you just hand it off on a straight dive. You're a better opportunity than an option there.
Yeah, exactly. As there's just way too much speed on this defense that even if they did try and toss it out, I think probably those D-line and the linebackers would have flown in within like less than a second.
Exactly.
As here goes App State again. They gave up 3 points on that last drive, but they are doing what they do. As Jamar Carr, again, 8 yards, more yardage for Carr.
Jamar Carr reminds me of the Gronk.
Honestly.
Man's got more wristbands than he does pads.
But he doesn't really need him because he can just run over him with his body. As there goes David Brewer, 14 yards on the little carry.
Well, like the later year Gronk at Tampa Bay because he'd been beat up so bad he had to wear all the knee pads and elbow pads and stuff.
True.
That Joker was getting killed at New England.
Yeah, exactly. As there's 5 yards for David Brewer.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Carr is just... He's got to be their most efficient pass catcher as he can catch the ball and he can just move downfield, it seems, with ease. As there's an incompletion.
Kratos Merciless. Heard that name quite a few times throughout the season.
Yeah, definitely. He's a talented player, a senior here for ULL on this defense. As there's screen pass! Wow! Nothing!
What else is new?
Exactly.
The good old screen. The drive killer.
Exactly. Every time I feel like my team just does that every drive, like on 3rd down. It's like, you know what? It's 3rd down. Let's run a screen.
Yeah. Yeah, gotta love the algorithm of NCAA 14. When in doubt, throw the screen.
Honestly. Yeah, it's like...
Oh,
yeah. Dear goodness.
The only positive there is that he went out of bounds, because he would have literally moonwalked, rollerbladed, razor scootered, whatever you want to do, into the end zone untouched.
Yeah, the one-handed pick there from Adam Lester, giving App State the ball right back in the red zone already. Hey, defense!
That's a cornerback blitz right there, mate. Good God, that's a cornerback?
That makes it
Looks
I
like a
think
fullback.
strong safety, yeah.
That was a grown man.
Honestly, big hit there. As motion over. Handoff to Brewer. Cut down. Only 3 yards there. Thrown down by Jensen Elliott.
Brewer's quietly walking up on 100. He's had a pretty efficient game tonight.
Yeah, exactly, and that's just what happens with this App State offense. Guys fly under the radar, and then they fly for a bunch of yards, and you don't even realize it. As Amari Joe is going to pick up, I think, 6 yards on that play.
Yeah, just short of the first down.
Yeah, as they're going to settle for a field goal here, as they're up by plenty. They don't really need to go for a touchdown.
In my competitiveness, like I said earlier, I run a QB sneak right there and keep the football.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But also, I don't want to see App State touch the ball any more than they need to.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to see ULL move the ball. That's what I want to see right now.
Well, we have to avoid these little screen passes and
Yeah.
these little options because this App State defense is foaming at the mouth and these little out. Oh God! Anytime they throw an out, it freaks me out because
Yeah.
begging for a pick six with those.
That makes it
Exactly. Exactly. It's just it works sometimes, but a lot of times it's just red. As Poppy tosses it over, good old out route again. Greg Givens, who I thought he got more yards than that. I guess not.
I did too. I really thought he was closer to the first than that.
Yeah, I thought he was up like, huh?
Big Poppy's throwing the ball. You know, he's not other than that one interception. I mean, there's really nothing negative to say about his game so far.
Yeah, exactly. He's tried to get it downfield, but sometimes he's tried these short passes and it just hasn't quite worked how he envisioned. I'm guessing.
I mean, he's. I'm gonna do my math real quick.
Oh!
Oh
dear, no.
He almost did it. If my numbers are right, and I was watching the same numbers you were, he's 24 for 30, which puts him at almost 80% completion rate. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's really good.
Yeah, he's a very efficient passer who can do well, even against an opponent like App State. But he hasn't quite been able to get that efficiency moving into an efficient moving of the ball to get this game close.
Yeah, these little outs and screens, you got to stretch the field.
Yeah, especially when App State's doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. Brewer, 5 catches, 33 yards, and I think he's 80-ish yards or so rushing, so
yeah.
He's having a really good game tonight.
Exactly. He flies under the radar with this powerful App State team, but he's still a key part of it and can do really well. There's an interception!
There it is.
Oh, go! Go, buddy boy! Go! Come on! Please!
Halt. That was huge. That was a big play for ULO. Now you got to put some points on the board. There's still plenty of time.
Exactly. Yeah, Kratos merciless with a huge pick there for ULL.
They sat on that.
Huh?
They sat on that. That was that little screen, little bubble screen. They were sitting on that.
Woo! Great catch. Guggisburg. Kind of want to see the replay.
That was dangerous.
Yeah. He got lucky. Guggisburg got his big hand up there. As here goes Stover for 3 yards. Okay. More than I thought.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
As they're going to keep moving down the field within the 10-yard line now. Looking to finally get their first touchdown of the night. Knock on whatever wood is near me.
They can still get the one. They don't have to get it all right here. Oh,
It's true. Oh. Oh, he got it. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, very close. Big Poppy just kind of dove for the first down as he got tackled. As they're going to come out in the eye. Handoff right up the middle for nothing.
Yeah.
Loss of 2.
That wasn't what they had envisioned.
Yeah, definitely not. Just dragged down in the backfield by Xavier Banks again.
Well, half the App State defense was in the backfield before the boy even got the football. I feel bad.
Yeah, honestly. They just run it through us. There's a pitch.
I hate it. Even when we run it, I hate it. I'm not.
Same.
I don't like it. But then again, I think they're better off letting Big Poppy sit in the pocket and throw the football. I mean, that's been their best result so far tonight.
Yeah, exactly. He's been efficient, and he's going to not quite get it there. Matt Henley, 5 yards.
If you do that on first down and say, oh, come on, you got to go for that.
I mean, I guess get the points, but also, like, I don't want to see more field goal.
No, you got to go for that.
Yeah.
Getting 3 here does nothing. You have got to score some points. I mean, you're chasing. You're down 25 now, and you're giving them the ball back, and they have successfully moved the ball up and down the field all night long.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. As yes, you've held App State to 3 points this quarter, but also the same thing happened in the first quarter for the first, like, 7 minutes.
Yeah.
As here goes Deathridge right over the middle. Amari Jones caught it, but then stopped. Or I believe that was Orlando Wolfgang with the tackle.
Freaking Shaquille O'Neal looking behind. Every time he catches the ball, it reminds me of Shaq.
As is the handoff stuffed in the backfield. Damian Chambers. Oof, he just got sandwiched.
That was a big play on the defense. Got to get a stop here. Hey,
yep.
You get a stop here. The momentum's starting to shift.
Yeah, exactly. The momentum's starting to shift. ULL's starting to look hopefully better. Nope.
Oh, that's
your goodness.
What can't happen, Mama Garrett? There goes that man again.
I don't even want to say his name.
Hey, he's been lighting it up.
Yeah.
And just about every single time he touches the ball, he is going to break that single tackle every single time.
Exactly. It's just almost unfair for the defense. Like, what are you going to do against someone who just catches the ball and runs it freely almost?
He's had a hell of a game, and Deathridge is throwing the ball exceptionally well tonight.
Yeah, as he almost always seems to whenever they get to play against literally any team.
No more turnovers. If you're ULL, your main goal is to move the football, keep drives as long as possible. There you go. There he is. Throw the football to him every play. 165 yards receiving. That's ridiculous.
Yes, sir. Huge catch for a swoosh with another big one there.
Got to keep moving the football.
Yeah, exactly. Got to keep being efficient. Got to keep pushing down the field more and more.
I think that's what's worked for him the best, honestly. But I mean, if you look back on it, any of their bigger plays and their most, I guess, yeah, you can't have that. But all their plays that have actually worked and been big positive plays have been swoosh downfield.
Yeah. Exactly. It's been going to swoosh when he's been open and just letting him move it down the field. As it's going to be a 5 wide, 3rd and very long. Poppy takes the snap, looking right over the middle. Caught! Oh my goodness! Marcus Bolden. New name, big first down.
Big play.
Yes, sir. Huge catch there from Bolden.
Jesus. Was that Bobby Boucher in there? I know it wasn't, but I can't remember 69's name, but he reminds me of Bobby Boucher.
Banks.
Yeah, he is now Bobby Boucher.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a little toss out. Nope. Greg Gibbons. What the heck just happened on that play? I feel like I just watched Gibbons. He caught the ball and he was running normal speed, and then what's his face? Number 40 just like Gish just like sped up and went into like hyper mode or something.
App State's defense is fast. That's why these little options and stuff usually don't work against them. They string it out and push you to the sideline where it's almost.
Exactly. There's a good catch from Jamal Allen for a first down, as they're going to march down into the red zone here at the 3-yard line. I will not say anything because I don't want to jinx it again.
Didn't get it off.
Okay, well, that's the end of the third quarter, as App State's running away with it again, 41-9. It's time for the fourth quarter. It's me, Dodger Life, and MJ here on the call. Put them for us in chat. Let's go. As it's... Here we go. Keeper! Touchdown!
Big Poppy. Beautiful read option. Very pretty play. Good job.
Yeah, definitely. Beautiful read there by Poppy. Able to shake off the defense, and luckily it was a short bit of yardage to get, so that he was able to just run it in. As this Raging Cajuns defense has got to stand tall here against App State.
Hey, I got an idea. Cover Jamar Carr.
Exactly. As here we go. Let's take a look at
that guy.
Oh, just kidding. I was gonna say, here's the Jamar Carr highlight reel.
cover number 17.
Exactly. Just please, just cover him. For goodness. Okay, let's see. Where is he? Oh, here he is. Who's covering him? I think it's Merciless. Just hold on to him.
Nope, he's gonna be wide open. Nope. I told you.
Why did you? What is this? Why would you point at him?
As soon as he released off the line, like, it was immediate. I was like, oh nope, he's open. Like, it was automatic, and then the free safety gave him a little bit too much cushion, which he was there. But
yeah, you really just gotta be up in his jersey and hold on to him almost. As there goes. Dear goodness, the name I haven't called in a while. Elijah Nigma with Arizona State last year.
Yeah, that is an old name.
Yeah, kind of forgot about him for a second. Didn't
Shaq.
realize. There goes Jones again. 9 yards.
No, he's Shaq.
Fair enough. Anywho. At this point...
I'm with Carr. You got these cornerbacks trying to play up in his face. That ball was going to Carr, guaranteed.
Probably.
But you got these cornerbacks trying to play press, and they're leaving a free safety over the top, and the free safety 90% of the time is flat-footed by the time he gets to him, and it's just over with at that point.
Yeah, exactly. The defense isn't able to catch up fast enough, it seems like. Screen pass! Loss of 3, hey!
Good old screens.
Fun things. You love to watch it.
Hey, a halfback screen's better than a bubble screen. I don't know if you were in the league when the bubble screens were like, that was the most prevalent. Like, it was guaranteed somebody was throwing a pick six on a bubble screen every game. Guaranteed. Yeah,
I feel like I saw a little bit of that like last week. I think in one of the games I called, but I don't think I was here for that. But thank you for stepping out of bounds, Nigma. I believe. I think he did.
But he was just out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it looked like to me. As the kick is good. 44-16. That's all.
Hey, if he drags a toe right there, Deathridge, I think that's would have been 5 for Deathridge. He's over 400 yards, 3 or 4 touchdowns. He's having a hell of a game.
Yeah, definitely. He's just playing big. As there goes Greg Givens, big 34-yard return. Now, if only get another touchdown. Yeah. Here goes the Raging Cajuns offense. Poppy, please get out of there. No.
-8. I think if they don't start getting positive yardage and keep giving up sacks, App State's gonna push this rushing record. I think, did they break it last week? I know ASU had it at one point. Somebody broke it. I want to say it might have been App State, but Big Poppy can't get rid of the football. They're gonna be. I mean, they got to be negative 20 yards or so at this point.
Yeah, exactly. They've just been too strong in the backfield with the tackling. Oh, dear goodness.
We dropped it. That was the best thing you could have did right there, was drop that ball.
This is true. Punt. That's all.
Yeah, Vegeta said, yeah, they broke it last week. Hell, that'd be... I can't remember what... I'll have to go back and look. But they'll be pushing it for this week, too.
Yeah, definitely. Run back from Carr, 8 yards. That's it. App State has the ball back. Here goes the Mountaineers coming out here on offense again. Just looking to move the ball, as they have with relative ease. Hand off to Brewer. Oh, he's going to get stopped. Wow.
Okay, so the record stands right now at negative 41. They said it last week.
Oh, goodness.
I'm not, trying to... It was against ECU, which obviously Louisiana Lafayette's better talent than ECU. No offense, ECU, but if you hold them to negative rushing yards, this defense has turned it up.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of sacks, a lot of stuffs, but there goes Brewer for 8 yards. Able to pick up a little bit there.
That's probably my biggest takeaway from this game so far. Like, I knew App State could score. Their offense has impressed me. I mean, their defense, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm very, very impressed with this App State defense.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, what else would you really expect from literally the top team in the league, at least for the last couple years, it has seemed like? As, yes, their defense doesn't get as much acknowledgement as the offense, but it's definitely a key part of why they are so good. As run back, 9 yards for Guggisberg.
Savira, 731. If you're new, join up. Create you a player. But don't make Carr's head any bigger than it needs to be. That head is plenty big enough. Plenty big enough already.
Yeah, it's not good. It's like, I don't know how to best describe it. Just imagine the Astros after they won the World Series. That's all I got. Toss down. No, it's a catch. Who was that? I think it was Juan block. Yeah, it was. Nice.
Yeah.
2 yards.
Carr already saw it. Lovely.
Wonderful.
I don't know if they make any extra large hats. That's what's going to be needed at this point.
Honestly. Dude, just get him the gigantic Mario hat that the Braves have.
There's a
sack. Dear goodness. Okay. Punt. Wow. Who could have guessed? App State's getting the ball back. Yoo-hoo.
I'm like I said, I know I sound like I'm continuously tooting their horn, but I'm honestly impressed. Like, I really am. I have to give credit where credit is due. Their offense has been known to score, but their defense is holding, the number 5 team in the league to 16 points, only giving up 1 touchdown so far this game. Jesus.
What the frick!
It's a cheat code.
Oh my, where did he catch that?
They rubbed vegetable oil on his jersey and stuff before the game. Vegeta told me that.
That sounds
That's what
about
happened.
right.
That's exactly what it is.
I feel like I'm watching the receiving version of the like Derrick Henry performance from
He
like.
said, "Nice job, me."
Dear goodness. Oh no. Hey, ULL, can you please get an interception?
There's Shaq again.
Dear goodness.
I mean, it's hard to miss him. He's 9'9", weighs 700 pounds, and
Yeah.
it's just an absolute behemoth of a man catching the football out there.
Honestly, it's just not fair. And there he goes, sneaking behind the line. Sorry, sneaking over the line.
Yeah, he's not sneaking. That's like when Shaq become a sheriff in real life. Can't be no sheriff of Shaq.
I feel like that motion play was just like I was watching Shaq, there goes again, doing like quick feet drills in basketball practice.
Oh, I know, right?
That makes it second and 10.
Al Drizzy with a little shade. Carl would be the water boy on AS. Ooh, shots fired. I can't wait for. Oh wait, that's already happened.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I was gonna try to act like it, but I already give Vegeta. Good Lord, Brewer, Jesus. Yeah, this is
what?
This I didn't expect this. I'm honestly perplexed.
Same. I don't. Yeah.
App State has given up 3 field goals and 1 touchdown, and it is now 51-16. And I 100% did not expect this.
Honestly, I expected ULL to put up a bit more of a fight. Seeing their game last week and seeing some of their early play, and it just hasn't quite played out how it probably should have.
Yeah. I mean, and Big Poppy's numbers are still not bad. Like those numbers are not terrible. But on the flip side of that, their rushing attack has really been non-existent, and that'll be reviewed. I don't know if he had control of that.
Yeah,
that's
please.
Got to be reviewed. I don't know if he has control. Let's see.
Let's see.
Oh, did the ground cause it? That was like super
there we
slow-mo.
go. That was very weird.
I think the ground caused it, maybe?
No.
That ball was out. That ball was out. Was his knee down, though? His right knee.
Oh, it's down.
It's
almost simultaneous.
That's close, yeah.
After review, the call on the field is reverse.
Yep.
Yay!
Yeah,
okay. As Big Puppy. First down! Ray Gibbons. There we go. Good catch there.
Poppy's almost, I was about to say 300, yeah. 33 for 44 for 303 and 1 pick is, like I said, those are good numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's dangerous. Okay.
Oof.
Those are really good numbers, but they hadn't had anything else to go with it.
Yeah, definitely.
This App State defense has been lights out.
Right.
There he is.
Yep.
Bobby Boucher himself. Water sucks, jackass.
That's yeah. 3rd and 14. Raging Cajuns running back to the right. Puppy. Yeah, first. Nope. Dang it.
Gotta have that. He was open.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a drop or if it was overthrown, but he was open. He was there.
Yeah, he had him there. He probably should have caught that. As ULL's gonna punt it away here.
And then he picked Ree. I'm glad at least somebody gets it.
As App State's going to get the ball back for another time. As, yeah, Deathbridge under center, handoff to Brewer, stuff! There we go. Big tackle.
I think in Vegeta's offense and how he usually runs it, he runs it one time and then he's going to throw a go route.
Honestly.
So,
yeah, it's like we'll dunk it once and then we'll throw it to Carr and then there goes Brewer. Dear goodness.
He absolutely ran over the middle linebacker.
Yeah. And Brewers quietly had 3 touchdowns because it seems like all the spotlight has gone to Carr with his like 250 receiving yards. Dear goodness.
Yeah, Brewer. Well, he's at 98 now. He was at the century mark and a couple of touchdowns. He's had a really good game tonight. Even receiving, I want to say he's up around 50 yards, 60 yards, something like that receiving, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, somewhere around there. I can't quite remember, but he just wasn't able to go anywhere that time. As quietly on the defense, Andrew Grigley, 12 tackles with 1 tackle for losses. Brewer gets back those 2 yards and puts himself back to 100 yards on the ground.
This should be it here. He should be able to run a little play and.
Yeah. Probably last play of the game. No reason to try and waste a timeout or anything down by this much. As there goes Brewer, thrown down.
He got. Okay. I was about to say, if I was Brewer and I lose a yard right there and I lose my 100 yards rushing, I'd be pissed.
Yeah. As they're going to line up to punt, but they probably won't punt because this game is over. 1-0. Da-da-da.
Hey, it was a surprise for me.
Yeah.
Very, very lopsided. ULL, very good team, very talented team. Run into a buzzsaw. App State's been on fire the past couple weeks. Go back to the drawing board, figure some stuff out. Still a very, very talented team. Still a very top tier team in the league, and just get it back next week.
Exactly. Don't let this big challenge get to you, and the fact that you're playing essentially the top team in the league for the most part. But great game here tonight. Good call here. Good call and game with you tonight, MJ. Thank you for joining us here on ECFL Action. Good night. We will see you tomorrow for more action.